nature all around us. But wait, maybe it's not nature. Maybe it reminds you of something else. Hello. Today I'm going to be your art docent to tell you about Untitled 1970 by Harry Toy. This piece has no name and is made of just stainless steel. What do you think it looks like? Catherine?
It looks sort of like hair for some reason.
Yeah.
Because, like you know how hair is really soft?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks like a fountain or a willow tree or even a big poofy long skirt. Let's first talk about some elements of this piece, specifically line, shape, texture, and space. Let's start with line. The cool thing about my piece is that it's mostly made out of line, like all the individual lines in the piece. Now I'm going to get really specific with line. There's straight lines towards the lower half and curved lines towards the top. Some of you are probably wondering, what shape is this piece? It's called natural form. It's when it's a shape with no name. It's when it's not like a shape. It's a shape with no name. The next element I want to talk about is texture. It's made out of metal, so I think it would feel sort of smooth and cold, but I can still feel all the little strands. The last element in my piece is space. Negative space is when there's space in between the object. Positive space is when space is being taken up by an object. When my piece starts to move, the negative space changes. As for the artist, he was Italian-born and loved to make art from the very beginning. He went to visit his brother and ended up going to high school there. After high school, he got a scholarship for an art college and took it. He made jewelry and got interested in making furniture, which he thought was a type of sculpture. So guess what happened next? He started to make real sculpture. He got really interested in the sculpture where you would move it or the wind would blow it and it would make sort of a musical noise. I think his piece would make sort of a light ringing noise. Why do you think he left this piece untitled?
He didn't want to give away what he thought it was. He wanted other people.
Yeah. I thought if I had this at my house, I would think of a new thing every day. I think he wanted you to feel that way. So, be ready to be amazed. Ta-da! This is my interpretive piece. It's called colorato, which is Italian for colorful. When I was researching it, I was confused because it has no color. So I thought a little color would do good. So I made the main point colorful and the less important stuff with way less color. So you focus on the 2D shape in front. I hope you learned something about Untitled 1970 by Harry Toy. And I hope you have a different way of looking at art like I did. And I hope you use some of what I told you for Catherine's piece.